Today we'll be doing a walk around and test drive. I'm on this stunning 1965 Chevelle SS, a California car, beautiful restoration. Awesome big block 4-speed muscle car.
Yeah. Z16 Tribute, 396, 360 horsepower, EF code, fantastic car from bumper to bumper. And even though this car is still in show quality, it was done many, many years ago. We got a lot of receipts that come with the car, proving it was restored about 20 years ago, Dalton. It's unbelievable the condition of this car is still in. Well taken care of.
Under the hood, the detail under the hood is fantastic.
Phenomenal. Like I said, it is a EF code, which is right there, which can only be two motors, 66 360 horse or 67 350 horse. So at least from the factory, 350 horse engine. Beautiful paint under the hood. Motor runs super smooth, power steering, power disc brakes in the front. Fantastic sound. What a cool car, and I can't wait for you guys to get behind the wheel of this car. This is a cream puff. When I got it in, I took it to the gas station, put some gas in it, and I was just so impressed by the way this car handled and drove. Freaking everything worked. Just a really quality build. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you'll see all the pictures of the undercarriage. Very solid undercarriage on this one. Our paint code here is KK. Trim is 770. But again, this was a factory SS car, but not a big block car. So real Malibu SS, but turned into the Z16 clone.
It definitely can be seen as a positive that the restoration was done, those years ago. Because for it to still look like this, they started with a good car and they did quality work.
Exactly. I mean, I would rather have a 50-year-old restoration than a 1-year-old in a lot of ways, because you know what you're going to get. Yeah. You know what's going to happen. I should say a 6-month-old, because when something just gets restored, you really don't know how long it's going to last. So
it's kind of like first getting into a relationship. The 6 months always go real smooth. Yeah. But after you get married and 5 years down the road, who the hell knows what you got?
Exactly. Good example. Great example. I never thought of it that way, D.
Me neither.
You can relate classic cars in about any freaking thing in life, I'll tell you that. All right, so let's get back to the car. Disc brakes in the front, power steering, power brakes, really nice hood gaps back here. Nice bumpers, beautiful chrome, nice roof line here. We do have a couple little chips right here on the top of the chrome. Back part of the hood is all nice and flush. As we go up and down, the door here is in great shape. Bottom of the front fender is in excellent shape as well. Lower door. I love the paint color on this too. It's really a dark, deep red. A little metallic in it. Again, as we go down here.
The sun was really shining. When I was out here wiping it down, it does have a lot of metallic in it. Just a beautiful color.
Yeah, isn't the back of this car fantastic with all that chrome? The little black around here just makes all that Malibu SS 396 just pop, doesn't it?
I like the exhaust tips.
Oh shit, it's nice. My favorite selling point of this car though is when you get inside this car. I mean, as you step inside, the bucket seats are all plush. They're got nice padding in them. The dash, so many people do a kind of a half-assed job on the dash. This is absolutely fantastic. The paint and chrome quality on the dash is gorgeous. It's got the really nice wood grain style wheel. Headliner's perfect. Still has the original AM Delco radio in here. But inside we got a Sony CD player, and it's got, looks like the original owner's manual is in here as well, along with a remote and some information for the radio. Glove box is nice. Kick panels are nice. When they did the door jambs, they did a really nice job on the jambs. Paint on the jambs is just as shiny as the outside of the car. Factory 4-speed, new boot when they did it, the correct style shifter, console is all replaced, that's beautiful. They did go ahead and put aftermarket gauges down below, just so they can kind of you know, see exact oil pressure and temperature and stuff like that. Tachometer in the middle does work. It's got 109,368 miles on the odometer. All the rubbers and felts and stuff were replaced. Headliner again is excellent. Carpet's beautiful. Chrome on the seats. I mean, you can't judge a car by some pictures. You know, if you look around the edges on cars, you're going to go ahead and see that there might be just some half-assed stuff, and this one's just not.
I like the Redline tires too.
Yeah, the red lines with the torque thrust look good. They are radials. As we look up and down both sides, we have a very straight body. Wheel well trim's nice. Somehow there was just a little scratch in here that was just got touched up just a little bit. Just a very, very minor scratch. That's the only thing I noticed on the whole entire car. As we go in the back shelf, it's got Boston 6x9s, very professionally done in the back window. All the chrome, glass, stainless is in gorgeous shape on this car. Being an older restoration, we have just a couple little tiny touch-ups on the door edge there. There's a couple tiny ones there. Again, back of the hood's excellent. Cap's good, bottom of the fender's nice, and of course this is not the sleeper with the 396 tags on the front, right? It's got both chrome mirrors, got the bow tie mirrors, and all the another thing to point out is this rubber here looks original, so that's not perfect, but the chrome around the wing windows is excellent. Same with the drip rail, and the windows just go up really nice, don't they? As far as we go here in the interior, again, rubber's nice, door jamb paint's all nice. We go in here, it's got the correct GM stickers in there as well. You see what I'm talking about on the seats, Dalton? I mean, just look how nice and firm they are, all new padding in them.
Yeah.
I mean,
And again, they're not leaned back and broke down.
No, I mean, and you pop this open, look at the chrome here, you pop this open, it's just done professionally.
Yeah,
You know, there's nothing crappy about it.
I love the steering wheel too.
Oh. Wait till you go down the road on this thing. Not with this, literally. It's always nice to kind of show how they start. We have it relatively warmed up. It's about 140 degrees. Nice, huh? Wipers are working. It's idling right now at about, probably about 600 RPM. Sounds good, huh?
Yeah, sounds great.
A lot of horsepower. Dome light works. And the headliner's super tight on it as well. Very nice and tight.
There's no wrinkles in the
No,
headliner
nothing.
or the sail panels like a lot of times.
And if you look at all the black painted pieces, like I said, the dash is mint. All the black painted pieces on top of the door panels, and it's a quality car. It's something you can be proud of. Go to a show and have a lot of fun with. The heater fan works as well. I don't know if the heater cranks right up all the speeds. As far as our gauges go, gas gauge works. I think our factory gauges still are hooked up, Dalton. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try the temp here a minute. Yeah, it looks like the factory temp gauge is still hooked up. Okay. Aftermarket temp gauge works perfect. Alternator gauge works. Oil pressure here, it's about 145 for temperature. Oil pressure is about 55. So, and that's at 600 RPMs. Great oil pressure. Freaking steering wheel is huge, though.
I know, I like them.
It's awesome.
Convertible. It's got the same one.
Yeah, you wouldn't even need power steering in this car if it didn't have it. You want to shut your window, please? This is the kind of car, guys, that I would literally, I live 30 miles from here, I live in Waverly, and I would drive this every day, 30 miles to and from work, just because it's so smooth.
I've never drove it yet. Oh, wow. Holy shit. It does have some balls, that's for
It's
sure.
got a ton of balls. But the biggest thing with it is it's just quiet inside. Your steering is absolutely perfect going down the road. Your brakes are awesome. You got that power disc brakes. Just got all the modern comforts.
And in that short little, you know, get up and go there, it didn't feel like clunky at all. So many times these 4-speeds, they get kind of clunky.
No, yeah, it's super smooth. It's a very, very nice car. Absolutely beautiful. That's where we get that factory big block. Absolute posi. It's summertime, boys. We're gonna have some fun. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, it is. Sweet car. I like it. I just wish I was driving it.
Here's the thing. I mean, you take this thing down the road, it just runs and drives so damn nice. Smooth. Throws you back in your seat. Awesome. So our speedometer is a little off. I put all the gear ratios and stuff. I think it was 373 posi, and it's definitely got posi. There's definitely 2 black marks there about 75 feet long. But as far as the speedometer, it's off probably about 20 miles an hour. So we probably want to go ahead and put a new one of those gears in the side of the transmission. You know, when you change the rear end from a whatever it was from the factory gear.
Or you just keep it off a little bit and use it as an excuse if you get pulled over.
True, but here's what I like. I think we're doing probably, the speedometer says 40. I think we're doing probably 55 right now. And RPM is still only about 2,400 RPMs. So if we want to get after it, we can do that. I love even in 4th gear, when you pop that baby up in 4th gear, doing about 65, 70, it still throws you back in the seat. We're going to check our brakes out a little better here.
Again, front disc brakes.
So not only does this thing
stops on a dime. And I think you're having too much fun.
Alright. Go put her away, but this is a sweet car, guys. A lot of power. If you look for something that's just turnkey, this is it.
Check it out on the website, coyoteclassics.com.